What's up, my meatballs? It's Aaronitmar. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In this episode, we're going to be taking on our very first dungeon inside the Deku Tree to stop the curse that's inside of him upon the request of the Deku Tree himself. So, entering his mouth, strangely, let's enter. It's weird how the inside of a tree is a gigantic maze-looking thing. Alright, so now we've encountered the regular Deku Baba. It will lunge at us, and we have to attack it when it's not. The Deku Baba will come up with two different items depending on how you defeat it. If you defeat it with its stem sticking out, you'll get a Deku Stick. If you defeat it at its head, you'll get a Deku Nut, which allows for stunning enemies. So that'll be nifty. Should be helpful later on. Just one thing to say: the jump attack is far more powerful than the regular attack. So if you notice there, it took me 2 hits of normal sword hits to defeat a Deku Baba, and so that's equivalent to 1 jump attack. Anytime I pick up a heart, that is basically the units of life in this game. If you run out of hearts, you obviously die, because I don't know how you can live without hearts. Anyways, let's continue on. So yeah, the dungeons are pretty. They're not very linear, I would say. They follow a general pattern. You'll always get a dungeon map. You always get a compass, and you'll always get a special dungeon item. This is how, and that dungeon item usually helps you solve puzzles in that dungeon. So we picked up the map, so now we can see the general area of the room. But we're not going to be able to climb up that wall of vines because of all the sculptures. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. I've always thought about giving Navi a voice, but I figured she was annoying enough. I don't need to give her an annoying voice. Let's go ahead and open this. And you see this Deku Scrub. It will hide in the grass if you get close to it. Bounce the nuts, it spits back at it. You need to use your shield for this, because your sword will break the nuts. So when it shoots the thing, that shoots the nut, it'll bounce back at him. Oh, wow, forgive me, Master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the cursor forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Hee Well, try it if you're feeling bold. Wahaha! Aw, he gave us a heart. He loves us. Aww. Ooh. Link does that cool, like, spin thing whenever a door opens. Alright, ooh, I see a treasure chest. So let's go ahead and grab it. Careful, because this will fall. And break, so you won't be able to use it. We got the fairy slingshot. Press C to take it out and hold it. As you hold C, you can aim with the cursor. Release C to unleash a Deku Seed. Alright. This is irrelevant. This is irrelevant. If you're following along with the Ocarina of Time 3D version, you will be pretty much able to figure out everything. Follow me around, basically word for word. Everything is essentially the same in that game. The Master Quest is a bit different, and there's like Sheikah Stones and Gossip Stones that will give you hints, and that aren't in this game, but otherwise it's pretty much the same game. Alright, so we have to use our... We'll see what Navi says first. Look, something is hanging up there. It looks like an old ladder. So, let's go ahead and use our slingshot. And it knocks the ladder down, allowing us to get back. Let's see if these give us any seeds. Here we go. These are Deku Seeds. Just wanted to get that little animation out of the way, because that only happens the first time. It's basically ammo for the slingshot. Run into doors, Link. And that Deku's gone. That Deku Scrub. Alright. So now that we've got the Deku, or the fairy slingshot, we are able to take out these sculptures here. We can do so by either Z targeting, or we can just do it manually. Doing it manually gives you cause for more error, but it also allows you to defeat enemies. Oh my gosh, look at this wall. Freaking Navi. I was considering putting a shut up Navi on the counter on this series, but I don't know. Alright, so as I was saying, the Deku or oh my gosh, the fairy slingshot. You can Z-target, and that will pretty much give you 100% accuracy, unless the enemy is able to dodge. However, it also gives you limited range. If you were to use it manually, the range is limited to as far as the Deku C can go. So as long as you're precise, you'll be able to take out enemies. And I never properly introduced these enemies. This is a big Skulltula. Its soft belly is its weak point. So when it turns around, jump attack. Get that teabag, 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 teabag. You'll be seeing a lot of big Skulltulas, wall Skulltulas. So be prepared. Just be prepared to see a lot of them. Teabag, 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 teabag. We pretty much see them through the entire game. I think up to the very end, we see them. Alright, I just want to see if these guys will give me any items, because then I'll go through the door. Nothing? Alright. Let's go through the door now. Uh-oh. We're locked in. Strong iron bars are blocking the door. You can't open them with your hands. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Alright, so we're going to step on this switch and use these platforms to get around. We're going to go over here first, because there's something... Ooh, thanks, you helped me. Because there's something I want to address here. First, let's kill this guy, because he can't turn around for some reason. He's retarded. Alright. You see this gold Skulltula here? It's called a gold Skulltula. These would be very important. There are 100 of these in the game. When you defeat one, you receive a token. Gold Skulltula token, proving you destroyed it. These will become very important in the game later. For right now, just collect them, just knowing that they'll be important. It'll save you a lot of time in the long run, because otherwise you'll have to go back and everywhere you didn't get the tokens, you'd have to return to. So it's easier just to do this. All right, so let's go ahead and hit this one more time, and we can jump over to this right here. We got the compass! I promise I won't do that for every time, but I just love singing that song. Singing to that, rather. Alright, so there we go. These weeds will grow back, and a lot of them will give you hearts and ammo. So if you're really low on hearts or ammo, just wait for those to grow back, and a lot of times they'll continue to give you hearts until you're full. Alright, what now? What do you want now? It looks like that torch was burning not too long ago. Alright, so... using our awesome, super special, awesome RPG skills, we need to know that we'll need to relight that torch. So let's go ahead and grab a Deku stick and light it on fire. And that will open the iron bars. We'll be using this a lot, and to conserve Deku nuts, or Deku sticks, when you light one on fire, if you put it away before it burns away, it will continue to stay the same. So... will continue to stay the same, meaning it won't be destroyed. So it's a good way to conserve. Alright. So now that we have the compass, the map, and the slingshot, we need to find the curse that is plaguing the oh crap. That is plaguing the Great Deku Tree. And there's only one way to do that. By jumping towards this heart down to the bottom. So let's go! Alright, break through that net. Break through that net, that web. Alright. So, now what we want to do is there's another one here. Another gold Skulltula, our second gold Skulltula. So why don't we go ahead and kill it. Well, while you're, when you use your items, your sword and your slingshot, it will take 2 hits regardless of how you do it. Unless you, probably if you do a jump attack, it won't take 2 hits. It'll probably take just 1. But that's it's very easy to get hit by the gold Skulltula when you do that. So I would suggest not doing that. And there's one more here. A lot of people like skip this because they say it's not possible to get. But it's very simple. You just gotta do this and then not backflip. That's a different one. You just roll off the side here. Here we go. Backflipping is a very good way to get the Skulltula, or the Skulltula tokens. So that we've activated that torch. So I think there's just a recovery heart in here. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Recovery heart. Alright, so let's run over here and quickly burn this. Alright. Hurry, hurry, finish the cutscene so I can put that away. Okay. A lot of times the cutscenes will prevent you from being able to conserve your items, like the Deku Stick. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in their proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? Well, you're not a traitor to me because you helped me, so thank you for that. Let's see. Alright, nothing in here. Oh, there is something in here. An eye switch, which we'll have to hit with our slingshot, of course. So let's go ahead and head through here. Ooh, spikes, not good. Not good at all. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. Well, I bet there are. If we head over here, there's going to be a switch. And if we dive down, we'll press the switch. And that will start a timer, which will lower the water. And this is the only way we'll be able to get across. Otherwise, this little platform going back and forth would be too high, and we would get hit by the barbed spikes and the spikes, and we wouldn't be able to get across. So there's that. All right, Mr. Skulltula. There we go. Give me rupees. Give me roofies. Roofies! Roofalin! Roofies! I don't condone roofies. I just call them roofies because they sound the same. Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. While holding, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing the cursor towards the block, you can climb on top of it. I promise that this gets way less tedious. Navi is just annoying. That's what she's famous for in the Zelda series. In the first dungeon, she's basically for basics, but after that, she's just utilized for Z targeting. I'll get out of here. There's no way I could have flown backwards that far. Alright. We're gonna be wanting to collect a lot of Deku nuts just for future reference. Should have attacked that one head on. It's okay. These respawn very quickly, so if you need supplies, don't fret. Alright, so got the maximum Deku sticks, that's good enough. Alright, so more classic RPG puzzles. Light the torches! Alright. Ooh, that one always got me as when I first started playing this game. Alright, let's see. Kill that guy. Oh, there's the spider web. I know what to do with spider webs. Burn them. Get out of here. See through the wall. This wall will become important very much so later, but right now we aren't able to get past it, so just ignore that for now. Alright, we're gonna need some more fire. Come on, some more fire. To burn this cobweb. And if you heard that noise behind us, we'll turn around and see some Goma larva. You won't be able to hurt it when it pounces. All you'll be able to do is stun it. But it's very simple. It takes about 2 hits. And they will respawn, so you better be careful. If you don't want to deal with them, you just keep going. And man, I'm already at 1.5 hearts. Let's see if these are community hearts. There's one. Alright. Let's head through this hole, like the hole of Z, except now it's the hole of Deku Tree. Alright, so now that we've entered this room, I think we're going to end this episode off. So thank you all for watching this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Next time, we are going to be continuing the inside of the Great Deku Tree, and hopefully defeating the curse that has been hurting him for quite some time. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you then. Have a fantastic day.